The story begins in the year 2050, when Earth is highly advanced with new technology, including aircraft, jet planes, and unique weaponry. The main character, Adam, is portrayed by Reynolds, who is known for his roles in movies like Deadpool, Green Lantern, Red Notice, and X-Men. Now, back to the main story. Adam is being chased by another spacecraft that is firing bullets at him. He tries to escape and launches a beam to open a black hole. As the enemy ship closes in, the black hole opens just in time, and Adam escapes through it, traveling back to the year 2022. This makes time travel possible, and the story shifts to the next scene, where we see what happens next. In 2022, the younger version of Adam is a schoolboy who is self-obsessed and fearful, leading to him being frequently bullied. Two boys named Ray and Chuck regularly torment and beat him. One day, Ray punches Adam hard in the face, causing his nose to bleed. The principal calls Adam and his mom to the office to address the fight, but ultimately suspends Adam, believing he started the fight on purpose. On the way home, Adam's mom, Ellie, tries to explain to him why fighting is wrong and that he shouldn't get into trouble at school. However, Adam doesn't respond or behave well towards her, showing that he isn't very connected to his mom. Later that night, Adam is playing with his dog Hawkins when his mom calls him for dinner and informs him that she is going out on a date. She instructs him to lock the windows and doors, not to watch TV or play games, and to finish his dinner before bed. However, as soon as his mom leaves, Adam starts playing games. While he's playing, Hawkins senses someone outside and runs out of the house barking. Adam follows his dog with a torch in hand and heads towards his dad's garage. There, he sees an injured man who turns out to be Adam from the year 2050, futuristic Adam. In this story, there will be three versions of Adam, one from 2050, one from 2022, and one from 2018. To make things clearer, I'll call the youngest one Addie, so it's easier to differentiate between them. If you still get confused, feel free to ask in the comments. So the youngest will be Addie, and the oldest will remain Adam. Addie is about to be attacked with a bat, but Adam reassures him that he means no harm and to stop coming at him with the bat. Meanwhile, we see Hawkins, who goes straight to Adam and sits on his lap. Adam tells him that he's injured and needs to stay for a couple of days because his spaceship has crashed and is only 50% repaired. The spaceship can repair itself, but it needs time. During this time, Adam does everything Addie usually does, like opening and closing the fridge, getting food, turning lights on and off, knowing where to sit, which rooms to go into, where the clothes are kept, and more. Addie is amazed by how much this stranger knows about him and the house. Finally, Addie asks who he is and where he's from. Adam reveals that he is Addie's future self from the year 2050 and is here for a reason. Addie then tells him that he is 12 years old. Adam asks what year it is. Addie replies that it's 2022. Hearing this, Adam gets very worried because he was supposed to be in the year 2000. When the enemy spaceship attacked him, his coordinates got messed up and he ended up in 2022 instead of 2018. We also see that Addie has asthma and uses an inhaler frequently. Both Addie and Adam wear the same watch that their father gave them. About a year and a half ago, Addie's father died in an accident, leaving only Addie, also called Eddie, and his mother, Ellie Reed, in the house. Despite everything, Addie doesn't believe Adam's story about coming from the future in a spaceship. To prove it, Adam takes Addie to his spaceship and activates his locket, making the spaceship visible. A flying gadget comes to them, allowing them to see the spaceship. Adam explains that the spaceship is encoded with the pilot's DNA. If the pilot is injured and his blood is shed, the DNA doesn't work properly, preventing the spaceship from operating or repairing itself. Adam uses Addie's DNA to re-encode the spaceship, putting it in self-repair mode. After this, Adam and Addie spend a lot of time together. Adam and Eddie talk about their past. Adam asks Eddie how their mom is doing. Eddie replies that she has gone on a date with her new boyfriend. Adam advises Eddie to always respect their mom, because she always wants to love and care for him, even if he doesn't appreciate it now. Adam tells Eddie that in the next 30 years, he'll regret how he treated her, so he should respect her like Adam does. That night, Adam sleeps in his dad's garage while Eddie goes home. A little later, their mom arrives, and Adam watches her through the window. The scene shifts to the next morning. Ellie, his mom, tells him she's going to the office and reminds him to study on time and take care of his lunch before leaving. Eddie runs to Adam and offers him breakfast. As he looks at Adam, he thinks how fit his future self is. Adam tells him not to stare and that he can get in shape too if he works hard. Adam mentions that his wounds have worsened and he needs medicine. When Adam starts to go out in his spacesuit, Eddie suggests that it will attract too much attention and offers his father's clothes instead. Adam then opens his father's wardrobe. Adam realizes that even though his father has been dead for over a year and a half, their mom hasn't removed his clothes from the closet because she still loves him. Adam takes out his father's jacket and puts it on. Then, Adam and Eddie go to a nearby medicine shop or a small shopping mall to buy some important items. At the mall, they encounter Chuck and Ray, who start bothering Eddie as usual. This time, Adam is with him. Adam recognizes them from his past and tells Eddie that bullies like them rely on fear. He advises Eddie to stand up to them saying that the more scared Eddie is, the more they'll continue to pick on him. Adam tells Eddie to look them in the eyes and confidently threaten them, saying something like, "I'll make your chutney," or "I'll peel your banana," and they'll back off. Encouraged, Eddie tells Ray, "I'll peel your banana." Ray gets angry and punches Eddie in the face. Poor Eddie gets beaten up and, feeling betrayed by Adam, runs away without thinking. Adam, now furious, picks Ray up and tells him he's always wanted to teach him a lesson. He threatens Ray, saying he could break his bones and make a spectacle of it. He warns Ray to never bother Eddie again and tells him to get lost. The scene shifts back to the house. Adam wants to talk to Eddie, but Eddie has locked himself in the garage. They argue, with Adam saying it was a good chance for Eddie to face his fears. Adam insists that fighting and failing are how you learn and grow stronger, asking how Eddie will become like him if he doesn't stand up for himself. Eddie accuses Adam of lying about the bullies not wanting to fight. During their argument, Eddie holds a small photo of a woman named Laura, who was Adam's wife. Laura was killed by Maya, the same person who was shooting at Adam at the beginning of the story. Looking at Laura's photo, Adam feels very sad and starts drinking somewhere far away. He then sees his mom, Ellie. Ellie doesn't know that this Adam is her son from 2050. They start talking and share their sorrows. Adam tells Ellie that her son loves her very much, even if he doesn't always show it. Then he leaves, although Ellie wants to tell him something but doesn't get the chance. The scene shifts to Maya, the main villain of the story, who controls future time travel with her high-powered technology. She has come to find Adam in 2022. Meanwhile, Adam and Eddie are having breakfast. Eddie asks Adam about Laura, so Adam explains that he met Laura in college when she accidentally entered the wrong lecture, building, and professor's room. From that first meeting, he fell in love with her. Their conversation is interrupted by soldiers from Maya's company, Surian, which controls time travel in the future. Surian has advanced and unique gadgets, but Adam also has a gadget that he uses to fight them off. During the fight, Laura arrives to help Adam and Eddie. Adam is surprised to see Laura alive because he thought she was dead. They are saved by someone and flee in a car, but Saurian soldiers pursue them and fire from above. However, Laura, a skilled pilot, drives them through the jungle to safety. They reach a quiet place where the story's plot is revealed. Adam's father, Lewis Reed, worked for Saurian Tech, Maya's company, and they were developing time travel machines. The plan was to unveil the machine in 2018, but by 2050, it still wasn't ready. Laura wanted to stop the misuse of time travel, so she traveled back to 2018 to destroy the machine and stop Maya's plans. She managed to transport the time travel device, but Maya attacked her, causing her plane to crash. It's unclear how Laura could time travel without the functioning time portal in her plane. However, she lived in the timeline from 2018 to 2022, waiting for Adam, because she believed he would come to save her. When they are talking, Surian and his goons arrive. Laura tells Adam and Eddie to run away and destroy the time travel machine to prevent disaster. Reluctantly, Adam leaves while Laura stays behind to confront the attackers. She sets off bombs, taking out the Surian team. Meanwhile, Adam and Eddie discuss destroying the time travel machine. Eddie suggests using their father's help and going straight to 2018 when the machine was invented. Despite being pursued by Surian's spaceship and launching a black hole beam, Adam manages to reach his ship and travels back to 2018. There they meet Louis Reed, who is giving a lecture at a university. After Louis Reed's lecture, Adam and Eddie approach him, revealing that they are his sons, one from 3 years in the future and the other from 32 years ahead. In 2018, the two Adams seek Louis's assistance, but he declines, worried about the scientific ramifications of meddling with the time stream. Adam argues that Maya has already altered the time stream and taken control of humanity's future. When Louis remains steadfast, Adam urges him to prioritize his son's well-being over the universe. Meanwhile, future Saurian travels to 2018 and meets her younger self, revealing that she had previously altered the time stream with her younger self's help. She informs her younger self that future Adam is in 2018, aiming to destroy the technology that allows time travel. Adam confronts his future self about his bitterness and realizes that it stems from unresolved grief over their father's death. As they prepare to attack Louis's particle accelerator, Louis changes his mind and joins them. Instead of destroying the accelerator, they decide to retrieve the hard drive containing the only copy of his algorithm, which stabilizes wormholes and enables time travel. Adam and Louis head to the basement where the accelerator is located, while Adam 12 guards the perimeter with drones. Adam 12 is captured by future Saurian, who brings him to the basement to negotiate with Adam and Louis. A battle breaks out between the Adams, Louis, Saurian, her younger self, Saurian's soldiers, and Christos, causing the particle accelerator to overload. Saurian tries to shoot Louis with an armor-piercing bullet, but the accelerator's magnetic field diverts the bullet, killing the younger Saurian. This erases the future Saurian from existence, and the Reeds escape. With time travel destroyed and the future corrected, Louis decides not to learn about his own fate and enjoys playing catch with both versions of his son before the Adams return. In 2022, the older Adam lets go of his bitterness and makes peace with his mother.